Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the growing fam. If you're a returning subscriber, like I said, welcome back. I truly appreciate every single one of you. So let's dive in. Let's see what spirits have to say for us for this beautiful reading. I didn't do a reading yesterday. I've been swamped paying bills, and when I pay bills, big bills, like drop a lot of money, I usually take some time for myself because it's a lot on me. And it is what it is, guys. So it takes some time for myself because instead of me acting on impulse, it just takes some time for myself. Because people suck. But you guys don't suck. So let's get a reading in and let's see what beautiful ancestors got to say for us. So ancestors of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and I ask for a clear, precise channel message for the beautiful collective that is watching me. Remember, timeless general collective readings. If my readings have been helpful, if you like my vibe, please. We would love you to join the family by liking, subscribing, hitting the bell icon in the corner, and you will get notified when I post new content. I truly appreciate every single one of you, and let's see what's going on. Ancestors, I hope you've had a beautiful night, beautiful day, whenever you are tuning in, okay? Timeless General Collective. Somebody's in a 9 of Swords. Can't sleep, and it is because of the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is swindling their fortune. Somebody don't have nothing. Somebody feels like their legacy is lost. That's why they're up all night. Somebody's mad because you're not dwelling. Could even be your family. Somebody wanted to stop something from happening. Now they're the ones who are in some kind of mess. A lack of fortunes. And it's the Fool. Oh, someone's taking a new leap of faith, and it could be you, my beautiful collective. Somebody thought you were naive. You were blindfolded from the truth, like you weren't going to see what these people were doing to you in the background. This very corrupt organization is what I'm getting, okay? Very corrupt organization. Could be a family, could be a friend group, could be a corporation, a job. It could be a whole community. Take it as it resonates, but something is being enlightened, and it's about these narcissistic people. Ding, 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 guys. The truth always comes out. It always prevails, and you ain't got to do nothing because beautiful readers such as myself are going to tell you what's going on so you can sway away from the situation, or to tell you that you're on the right path because you got away from a situation. Now, let me try to get these cards in here because you know I love looking at the cards. You know we love looking at the cards because it shows that we are the real deal. Holyfield up in this house, that we ain't faking nothing. God, creator, source is enlightening a situation, especially when it comes to some corporation, some faulty corporation. There's a lot of people who are falling right now. I'm telling you, the mind is blind. Should I say, when the mind is blind, the eyes can't see. And somebody wasn't able to see something. What they were putting themselves into, what they were getting themselves into. A lot of people are feeling entitled right now, and they're all falling from grace. Why? Because a whole lot of fakes up in this motherfucker. See? A lot of fakes in this motherfucker. Somebody wanted you to feel rejected. The fact that you're not rejected has somebody pissed the fuck off. You will never be rejected from the promised land, from this. Okay, you may have been rejected from a family, a corporation, a group, a community, but you're not rejected from God, from source, from yourself, from self-love. I'm telling you, you are fucking way past all these people, and they're pissed off about it. You got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords in the reverse. There's two manipulative people, could be a lot of people, could be a ringleaders who've been trying to win at all cost to try to get you to look crazy, but at the end of the day, you just keep taking a new leaps of faith. It's like nobody knows what to get, how to stop you because you ain't saying nothing anymore. And this narcissistic people or person or whatever, they're mad. They're acting like you're the narcissist. Oh, you keep shutting them right the fuck up with this Wheel of Fortune. No matter how many times people get a legs up or they get an opportunity, they know where that opportunity came from. They know who got the... It's like people are copying you or they know that you're good for a position and they're not giving you that position. They're giving it to somebody else only because it's you. They're not helping you because it's you. It's like a whole bunch of people want It's like the world wants you to be distracted. It wants you to stay in some kind of box, submissive and docile. And because you're choosing not to be, people look at you as a threat. They're scared of you. They're very fearful of you. But these people who are scared of you are scared of their own shadow. That's why they fear you, because they can't face themselves. They'd rather people who enable them and let them be, right? Like, in this lower vibrational energy, nobody really is doing their actual shadow work. Not in your community, not in your family, not in a corporation that you're in. And this is what's being enlightened. You are the sun. You go into situations to be the light. Okay? And a lot of people don't like that. That's why they don't want you around. That's why they won't involve you. But they talk about all this working together stuff. They can't even... Let's just say misery loves company. Okay? Because you're all by yourself. People say that you're the miserable one. Like I said, when the mind is blind, the eyes don't see. Somebody wanted to juggle you, but they can't juggle you. Maybe they wanted you to juggle your finances. Maybe juggle a relationship, a partnership, your fourth house. But your fourth house is good. Why? Because you're single, self-sufficient, independent. You can do this by yourself, and you're continuously doing this by yourself. But people want to juggle you. You're balancing something out, especially with a narcissist or narcissistic people. Somebody wanted you to not have a foundation. You're getting it anyways. Now, 7 of Wands. This narcissistic person has absolutely no protection. And you, my beautiful collective, have a reign in the ancestral realm. So these people may have badges and money and status, but they can't compare to you. If somebody wanted you to be rejected, you are never gonna be rejected. And somebody's pissed off about that because you see them for who they are. Weak, childish, controlling. Somebody wanted to control your life, wanted to dictate your life, wanted you to be, like I said, meek and docile. And because you refuse to submit to these outdated belief systems or what's in the dark, I'm telling you, people have so much to hide, but they refuse to accept that within themselves and then get mad at those who accept their darkness. Nobody's doing shadow work. It is what it is. And a lot of people are seeing you as the light. A lot of people are looking at things in a different perspective, and somebody may have tried to sacrifice you, and it was somebody from your family because they knew that you were the chosen one. From your community, whatever. It doesn't matter. All these people are talking like as if you're a trophy. Oh, don't talk to her because so-and-so. Don't talk to her because of this. Don't talk to him because of this. And at the end of the day, it's only because they're pissed the fuck off because they can't control you. So that what they can do is try to control everybody else around you. And because that's not fucking working, because God, Creator, Source always enlightens the bullshit, people are feeling some kind of a way. You know that love is a verb. So it's about actions, not about words. And knowledge without application is just wasted power, guys. It is what it is. You ain't nervous. You ain't scared. You know that people are having to pay the consequences for putting you in a situation. Somebody wanted to reject you. You're not rejected. You flip the fucking table from these 5 of Swords. Now you're standing on business when it comes to this new leap of faith, and you're making sure that the people who are in your circle stand on their fucking business as well. Nobody's gonna be able to bully anybody in your life, and people know that. People know that. They can't bully you. They can't bully nobody around you. They can't bully your kids. Nothing, because you stand on it. You stand on it. But you're not the same as you were before. You're not a crash show. So it's like you really do stand on business by yourself, and you have all the receipts. And this devil, this demon, this person, these people who are reigning supreme before, they're pissed the fuck off because they're being looked at as arrogant and needy and codependent because by themselves they hate each other. These are very over-sexualized people, very toxic. They drink, they overextend themselves, and then they get mad because you have boundaries. You know when to say no, and you're not going to say yes just to please another person. If you know it's wrong, it's wrong. Somebody tried to pull on your heartstrings. You ain't playing with them. Get away. Listen, you're too high frequency for these energies to hit. There could be a lot of people trying to block some kind of money foundation for a very long time. You could care less, because God, Creator, Source will always make a way, and these people know this. Now, there is a Cancer in the dark who may have been having a hard time to sleep because somebody is coming in with some kind of love offer. In the past, somebody felt like you were going to reject them. You are not going to reject them. You are not in an illusion. You know what happened, and you know that there's some kind of narcissistic family member, friend, relative, I don't know, coworker that has lied on you so that somebody would reject you. Now, you're taking a new leap of faith. There's a lot of people trying to backstab you, talk a lot of shit in the background. That's why a lot of people won't praise you in public, because of the shit they're saying in the background. Fuck, you are intelligent, and you are narcissist's worst nightmare, and these people want to come up against you. They're the ones who are getting left out in the dirt because they want to pull on your heartstrings. Somebody is stuck in some kind of relationship for convenience. Somebody thought that you were very naive, very superficial, very blinded, like you would do anything for money or for status. Somebody could even be entrapped in a pregnancy, or this family, these friends try to, play with your feelings, play with somebody's feelings. Somebody may be waking up from an illusion, from magic, manipulation that some Cancer has done in the dark, and realizing that they were weak in the mind, weak in the flesh, and now they have no protection, and they're watching you. Somebody knows that you are going to have this 1111. Whether you know your twin flame, whether you've never met this person, whether it's a soulmate, you are about to get married. And it's only because you balanced out an energy. You balanced out your life. Single, self-sufficient. But somebody thought that they can entrap you in some kind of way. But you could care less about money. You'll go for love over money. And it's not about superficiality, but how somebody can make you feel safe. That's why there's a lot of people in this adrenaline rush right now. Somebody can't eat, they can't sleep. They're high highs, low lows, because somebody is being haunted by their own subconscious. I told you, there's a lot of people saying one thing, but they're not doing actual work. And they're using you as a muse. Yo, I don't fucking make it up, guys. You inspire a lot of people, okay? And they refuse to admit this emotional bond they have with you, and that they're using you as a way to get up. A lot of people are watching you. Live your dreams and do what you need to do. You may not have it like everybody else, because nobody is giving you that legs up, because they're scared of you. But like I said, the people who are fearful of you are fearful of their own shadow. So there's no competition here, guys. People are actually acting like you're fucking a trophy, okay? And that's why people are so intimidated to come towards you, to talk to you. Because you are a muse to a lot of people. And there is a fucking union coming in, guys. There's a reason why I swore. Somebody wants to play games with somebody's feelings, okay? So that they don't come towards you. But somebody is realizing that they were naive. They allowed some kind of narcissistic person to really get in their ear and listen and whatever. Maybe you let somebody get in your ear and cause an illusion with this union. There is a reconciliation. Somebody wants to come back and they want to make it work. It's a second chance. This could be a union of souls that were in a past life. Or this could be somebody you don't know, okay? Take it as it resonates. Like I said, it could be somebody you don't know, and it's a past life relationship. But when you meet this person, you're going to feel like home, okay? Now, there is a lot of people who are in this Five of Swords in the background, trying to win at all costs, trying to get up. They don't want somebody to take a leap of faith, but the ancestors are pushing somebody off the cliff. The ancestors push you off the cliff to no longer associate yourself with these degenerates, these liars, these snakes, these people who play in people's faces but then laugh and talk shit about them at the table. You don't deal with this. You don't deal with the hypocrisy, and you stand on it. That's why people look at you as a threat. They're scared of you because they know that what their soul holds. And it's abuse. Somebody tried to abuse you emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. And now they're pissed the fuck off because you get a second chance at life, because you are the muse. And a lot of people are in this roller coaster because they didn't want you to be seen, but you were born to be seen. Somebody wanted to play on your heartstrings. Now they're the ones who are fucking feeling all caught up in their heart. Why? Because these fucking people only want money. It's always about money, and that Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, guys. Somebody feels like they missed out on a legacy. for trying to stop somebody else's. See? It's the magnifying glass, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of people looking right at somebody who is trying to abuse you. There's so many opportunities in this world. There is enough for everybody. But nobody is willing to share with you because you have the real knowledge. And people know that. That's why there's a lot of people pissed the fuck off in the background. You got proof. And you are being validated in the ancestral realm. There's a lot of confirmation in this reading, guys, that you're getting right now. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Somebody's finding out the truth. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is changing in your favor. You did this by yourself, mind you, while everybody was trying to come up against you. That's why they're so fucking scared of you. And they're scared of this twin flame energy. A lot of people didn't want you to be in this relationship, guys, but you stayed single, you stayed sovereign, you stayed independent, you balanced something out, and that's the 1111. It's coming in. Like I said, whether you know this person, you've already met this person, there's a lot of healing happening, and a lot of people are pissed the fuck off because somebody's using you as a muse, and somebody is realizing that a lot of people been using you as a muse. And all those people that been using you as a muse been calling you down in the background because that's just what they do. But they don't seem to understand that the ancestral realm, God, creator, source, whoever you believe in, believes in you. They don't believe in them. That's why they're enlightening the situation at hand. Somebody wanted to pull on your heartstrings, maybe because you care. Maybe because your mission in earth is to make it easier for everybody, including your haters. But they don't want to make life easier for you. So what does God do? God fucks up their life and makes your life even easier. That's just the way it goes. Somebody is reflecting on their soul. They know that you are a mirrored person, like you mirror people. Okay, you may not even get in a relationship. Some twin energies, they're not meant to have a sexual relationship with. It's just to know that that person is good and they're living a good life. That's it. That's all. Then you're not just don't stay in your life. And that's okay too, guys. You have to understand that, okay? We're all on different missions and timelines. And sometimes we get to jump timelines. And that's about the time right now. But you have to be okay with not being okay too, okay? Like, nothing's ever perfect. And that's why people are so mad at you, because you can give space to people. You understand why they do what they do. And you are cool, calm, and collected through it. You have shared feelings with somebody. But somebody's got a dark appetite for sex. An uncontrollable desire, a hunger for pleasure. Now somebody could have this hunger for pleasure for you. Because you are a twin flame energy, it is a strong energy. That's probably why you stay single, because you know people get attached very easily, then they get crazy. You don't deal with this, because then you have to balance out the energies again. Like, it's just too much. But somebody is realizing that. The more energy they give to others, the less they have for themselves. Emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. It is what it is. But people don't know how to take the time for themselves. To really, truly love themselves. They don't know what true love, self-love is. They think it's bubble baths and shit. And it's not. It's doing the hard work when nobody's watching. Doing the right thing when nobody's watching. Bottom of the deck, illuminate. See, I told you, you are the fucking sun. You're illuminating things. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're helping a lot of people see the bigger picture, to let go of these people who are trying to tear on your heartstrings only to bring you down into their conflicts, into their cycles. You are a generational curse breaker, a generational trauma cycle breaker. You're like, you know, you've already been through it. Somebody wanted you to stay in it. It's like, come on, guys. You revealed the truth. Now somebody wants to come in with a confession because you've shedded light on a situation. You shedded light on what was hidden. Now, you may not get all the answers that you seek. That's what the moon is. But there is enlightenment, and you do have people with this aha. You get people to think. That's your job. You get people to think outside the fucking box, because, like I said, when the mind is blind, the eyes don't see. They don't see the signs. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, ancestors. See? They don't see the signs. Someone was very blind. And it put them in this weak state of mind. Weak in the flesh and in the mind, like I said. Somebody's paying attention to the repeated cycles, the repeated numbers, the synchronicities, and they're finding out the meanings. Now the 11 card is there, guys. There's 1111 3 times on the board. So you put it where it fits, but somebody wants you to put down your guard because they're going through extremes. There's a lot of people going through extremes. Somebody is cutting somebody off. Maybe you did a major cutoff. Friends, family, acquaintances, lover, like everything. You cut everybody off. Nobody has access to you, and that's why they're fucking upset. Because somebody's about to make a decision to come towards you. You have shedded enough light to get somebody to think that they know that your family has tried to sacrifice you and that God is the only reason why you are alive today, why you have what you have. You've never asked, you've never borrowed, you never bent, you never bowed, and somebody really wanted to drag you into their conflict. They acted like you were a bitch. You probably are. Depends on the person. Listen, just because we're spiritual doesn't mean we're all love and light and life is all rainbows and butterflies and peaches and cream. That's not the way it goes, guys. You stand up for yourself. You are both the light and the shadow. That's why I'm saying people are being very fake, because you have to be of both. You have to go through it to get through it. So you have to be of that darkness. And if people want to step on your toes and disrespect you, then you're allowed to stand up for yourself. Like I said, people want you to, be in this digestible role of, docile, submissive. And when you're not and you don't, go with what they have... You don't go with them trying to silence you. Like I'm telling you, a lot of people trying to silence you, and because you won't, you're enlightening shit. You're helping other people break free from their own toxic families and outdated belief systems. Wow. Do you see? You see? A lot of people are in denial that they're not whole. And that's okay. That's okay. It's the first step. Somebody is in denial that you're single, that you've done it single, that you've been single. But ancestors are proving, yeah, you are single. And somebody knows why you've been single. And it's because, you got that fucking good energy. And it does have people going crazy. Somebody really tried to dismiss you. They didn't want to come to the reality of the fact that no matter what the fuck they do, you will always put down your guard with a person or situation, because you know what's right is right. You know people need to learn their lessons, and you're not going to hold their hand. But if they choose to learn their lesson on their own, they're more than welcome to come back home. You're independent, you're free from any attachments, and you're available to date. And somebody is very upset about that, because home is where the heart is. And a lot of people didn't want you to have a heart. Hey, babe. They wanted you to... be on this adrenaline rush, but you're the muse. You know you're the muse. And maybe even somebody's seen a union as like the it relationship, and they try it and they didn't want you to have this. So they lied, but you're never going to be really truly rejected. Maybe it was for a job, an opportunity. Like I said at the beginning, right? A lot of people have opportunities you're like perfect for something. But they didn't want you to be part of, because when you're part of the group, then you also shine light on the bullshit. And well, there's a whole lot of bullshit going on, guys. So that's why they don't want you around. Somebody wants to go on a vacation with you. But there's been a whole lot of cock blockers, and those cock blockers are being enlightened. Somebody wanted to pull on your heartstrings by blocking you. Now they're going on now they're on an adrenaline rush because somebody wants to get away with you. They want to spend some time with you. They want to enjoy some one-on-one time. They know that maybe this person even tried to test you. If you don't know this person, you know this person, whatever. They try to test you and send people to you to see if you do some kind of sexual interactions with them. If you were what people said you were. But you're not. You got receipts. Somebody is showing proof. There's validations, confirmation. Somebody's finding out the fucking truth. You're not like the rest. You're not like the rest. You flip the fucking table on somebody before you'll ever do for them. And degrade yourself. You can have anything in this world. You do not have to degrade your morals or your integrity to get it. And somebody's realizing that. And the tea is motherfucking being spilt, guys. You are the muse. A lot of people want to gossip about you, spread rumors and drama. That's why they don't want to support you publicly, because the shit they're saying in the background. And because they support a rebound. Now, this rebound knows that you're about to have a reunion. Now, there could be even a couple that is upset. They may have hooked somebody up with some kind of rebound, tried to hook you up with some kind of rebound. That didn't work. What's up, bub? Love you. Now, these rumors, a rumor stops at a wise ear. Okay, and like I said, the mind is blind. If the mind is blind, then it's not going to see the truth. Somebody wanted to put you on blast, wanted to out some kind of information on you. Now somebody is showing proof. You have proof. You have a receipt. You have a receipt on everything. Like I said at the beginning of my reading before I even got in here. Sometimes it's best for me to take a step back because I be ripping people a new asshole if I get mad. And I'd rather not, because people know what the fuck they be doing. So, let them suffer. I don't gotta say nothing. They know exactly what they be doing. Somebody wanted to out your information. They're the ones who are getting called out. Somebody is getting publicly humiliated because you got receipts. Somebody is just unpredictable and thought you were unpredictable. Every single move that you make is calculated. This is a game of chess, guys. And somebody really thought they were playing the same game as you. You weren't playing no motherfucking game. You're playing the game of life because you've been through it. You forewarned somebody. Now there is a whole bunch of people watching you have this emotional fulfillment, and somebody is enthusiastic about meeting you. There is an unexpected meeting. Somebody knows you're single. They know that a lot of people have this over-sexual drive for you. It's like you're a big fucking fetish. And people don't know how to fucking talk to you, right? And you will dismiss, and block people on a heartbeat. And that's why somebody is really upset too. They're scared, like you're going to reject them. But clearly you're not going to reject somebody. You're not. And that's why there's a lot of people pissed off, fighting. And it's a rebound because they're just looked at as a temporary option. What is it called? Like a placeholder. Somebody tried to out your information. They're being called the fuck out because they're just the gossip queen, gossip king. And somebody is about to take you away. Somebody may have said you went on a vacation and everything, but no, that's not the truth. Somebody may have even tried to, interact, some kind of sexual attempt, but it was failed. There is no interaction sexually. And your boo, there's a boo coming in, a bee, whatever you want to call it. There's somebody who wants to officially have status with you. They want to see you openly and exclusively. Only you. Now, that's where somebody's upset, because maybe somebody who they were with prior, maybe this person, you've never met them, right? But maybe they don't have monogamous relationships. Oh, but they're going to want to have a monogamous relationship with you because you don't deal with anything else. You don't deal with booty calls. Now, that's what's fucking somebody up. Because they thought that you were a booty call. But if you're a booty call, then how come nobody can fuck you? Excuse my rash energy. But somebody wanted to pull on your heartstrings, pull on somebody else's heartstrings, and act like you were just a booty call. But really, it was just to cock block this person from coming in to have this vacation with you, to spend their life with you. Somebody really just wants to run away with you. I don't know if you know this person, but there's a lot of people in denial right now. They're not facing reality. Somebody wasn't facing reality. And they're paying attention to the signs, the synchronicities. And there's a lot of people numbing out in the background. See? You illuminated the truth. You revealed the truth. There's a lot of people stuck. They wanted to sacrifice you, act like you were self-medicating, drinking your problems away, distracting yourself with substances, when that's what these people do. They cannot take the time to sit by themselves and wonder why. They're projectors. And then they're mad when you're able to find solutions to situations while they fester in the pity me, woe is me. There is no victims here, guys. We all got the same 24 hours in a day, and somebody's paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and who's been putting shit in the dark. And it's a spiritual narcissist, somebody who really thought they were better than you. Well, God, Creator, Source is enlightening this bad bitch, bad guy. They really think they're so fucking bad. Well, then they're going to have to pay the consequences for their actions, for coming up against a true divine one, a chosen one, one that is a fallen angel who had earned back their stripes. That's you, my beautiful collective. You earned back your stripes. You did the proper work. Somebody wanted to do some kind of dark energy work on you. They wanted to manipulate the collective against you because they thought they had this superiority complex. Wow. Penny pinching. These people are mad because they wanted you to be penny pinching. They want to put so much pressure on you to the point where you can't survive. But God, Creator, Source always makes a way. And if He doesn't, you know, it's because it's for a purpose. You know you'll learn a lesson in it. The struggle is not really about the struggle. It's about the lesson that you learn in that struggle. And somebody is understanding that you are fucking so intelligent and you're able to help the world in what you know. But people are taking what you know and calling it for themselves as if they have taught you something. They didn't teach you nothing. You're the fucking muse. A lot of people are in denial about this, but you spilled the tea and you got no shame. You are doing exactly what you need to be doing, and somebody is acting like you're flexing. You're flexing your powers, your gifts. These people are flashy and boastful. I don't know, somebody's acting like you're flashy and boastful because you're not penny pinching. Somebody's in denial. Maybe somebody said that somebody wants to get you pregnant, okay? And somebody's in denial that this is coming in. If you're in childbearing years, guys, you're about to get pregnant, and there's a family, a corporation, a group, somebody did not want this to happen, so they've been in denial that this is inevitably going to happen. You're super high vibrational. You're allowing this to come in. Your independence is pissing people off. You're living to your fullest. You're enjoying the present moment. You have this good vibes, and it's allowing some kind of partnership to come in, and you are going to build something on that, whether it be a family, like a child, or a business or something. But somebody didn't want this to happen. They wanted you to be alone, isolated, and nobody see you because you are the muse. Somebody's whole life has been so fucked up. They're calling you a booty call. They're the fucking booty call. It's stuck in dirty money. You may not be able to get up as fast as everybody else because you are by yourself. You don't have rich parents or, you know, friends and people like this. But your cosigner is Source. So no matter how many like thieving, money laundering, PPP loans other people have, it doesn't matter. They could say all the shit they want about you. But God, Creator, Source will always straighten shit out. Will always bring the truth to the forefront, the light. And that's exactly what's going on. Now, somebody may have taken somebody on vacation to distract them, to pull on their heartstrings, to keep them away from you, to cock block them. Or cock block you. Take it as it resonates because you are a muse. But you know that it's about taking the long road. There's a lot of delays, a lot of trials, errors. You took the long road, guys. And because you chose to take the long road, you're not being rejected. You have self-discipline. And the tea is being spilled. All these rumors. Somebody is in very much denial about a situation. They thought that you were a hookup, a one-night stand. But a lot of people are getting receipts. You have the receipts. Somebody feels guilty as charged. It could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in the reverse. Take it as it resonates. Doesn't have to be. This is somebody who is emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, maybe even financially abusive. And somebody has receipts. Now, you have a new bee, okay? Somebody has receipts that somebody is a sneaky link. Your friend, a family member, a colleague. Take it as it resonates. Could be just a passerby or somebody you don't even know but knows you because people be thinking they know you just because they, you know, it's like Your name, it does. It gets into rooms. But the thing is that when it gets into the rooms, there's always some hater in that room who thinks they have some kind of pull and then kicks your name out the fucking list. You see what I mean? And then they're the ones who end up suffering. A lot of people are suffering. Somebody could even fucking just had a baby and they're fucking suffering. But they think they're not. And that's what it is. Not my problem. Not your problem. This person's a sneaky link. They do shit in the background. Shady shit. And somebody did not want you to have a relationship, a partnership. There is receipts on this sneaky link, and this sneaky link is being put on blast. It's just a side piece, a low-down situationship. Somebody was trying to hide a lover or partner, this rebound, and there's receipts. Maybe you found receipts. Somebody was trying to hide somebody, you end up fucking finding receipts. You walk the fuck away, put somebody on blast. Now you have a new lover coming in, okay? And there's this, I don't know, this couple that's pissed the fuck off. Maybe because they're trapped with a baby. Got trapped with a baby because this is a booty call, but it was only to cock block a divine partnership. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's not your problem. These people are playing mind games. They can't play mind games with you. They can play mind games with your boo, a whole bunch of people, and that's what I mean. Because they can't play mind games with you, they'll try with everybody else around you. And that's why you need somebody who is strong in the mind, because when the mind is blind, the eyes can't see. You want somebody to see you, because people see you, but they ain't treating you as they see you. They're treating you as they want you to be. And somebody's mad because you ain't got no dirty money. What you have is your money. What you have is because people are giving you an opportunity to do this for yourself. Yeah. Somebody wanted to butter somebody up to keep them in an illusion, stuck on stupid mind games, manipulating, gaslighting. Talk about gaslighting. My baby daddy gaslighted my son. He told my son that he didn't want to be part of the prom and that he didn't want to pay. Now a week later, a couple days later, now that he can't buy a ticket, he says, I wish I could come, Jacoby. What? Are you gaslighting my son and telling my son you wish you can come, but unfortunately now it's because it's always an excuse, but I'm so is he gonna help me pay for anything? No. But he just wants to tell you that he wishes he can come. But why couldn't he? Because he's cheap. Because he has a company, but he has no money. And he's supposed to get married. You can't get married when you're broke. That's why I broke up with my ex-fiance. How are we supposed to get engaged when you're running the streets and you ain't got no money? Not gonna happen. Somebody wanted to play mind games, guys. They wanted to gaslight their own people. And, like I said at the beginning, people can't bully you. They can't bully the people around you. Your glow up is intense, and it's got somebody on the last straw. Somebody's coming towards you. It's a new boo. Okay, they could be feeling blue. I don't know. Somebody's upset because your transformation is epic, and this self-improvement, it's a dramatic change. People see it. They see it, and they're not. There's a lot of people numbing out, and you have no shame in telling people what is up, but you don't need to anymore. You say very little because people know what they're doing. That's why they try to backtrack and make, themselves look better, because it's all about image. And the fact that you don't give a fuck about how you look, you're a threat. Somebody wanted to treat you like trash. That's fine. You got receipts. You glue up. Well, they're still in the trashy energy. You see what I mean? Remember, your actions are always going to validate you. Okay, you don't have to do very much. Somebody is trying to troll you, and it's people who have dirty money, these booty calls, these people who treated you like trash. They rejected you. You ain't being rejected from the promised land. You ain't being rejected. Just because somebody feels some kind of way or says something about you doesn't change who you are. Your actions change who you are. And because you are straight, solid, and legit when nobody is watching, boom! Yeah, you are a motherfucking trophy, aren't you? But somebody wants to throw hands with the trophy. Because they can't cock block you anymore. very hostile, very conflicted. They want to throw hands. They're going to lose. They're going to lose spiritually, emotionally, mentally. They're going to lose. And they know they're going to lose. That's why they're trying to work up a whole group to come up against you. A bunch of spiritual narcissists working together, and you're illuminating and, you know, shedding light on the situation. These people are all a bunch of distractors. And somebody wants to lay up with you guys. But there was a lot of mind games. Somebody wants to escape the world with you. And somebody gives no fuck about what other people think. A lot of people are saying a lot of bad shit about you, but somebody knows that it's a mind games and manipulation just to cock block you. You're free. You're carefree. You give no fucks. And not today, Satan. Somebody's putting on somebody on red. Blocking somebody right out. And whoever's trying to butter them up. Whoever's trying to butter you up. You're not playing games. No, you're not. You want real, and it is what it is. Somebody, wow. Look. Somebody's hung all the fuck up on you. Looks at you like a whole snack. Very focused on you. Obsessed. And somebody wanted to finesse you, charm you, or charm somebody else into distracting them so that they would hate you. Somebody made up so much lies about you. But somebody is waking up and going through this fucking, like, oh my God, their heart, the adrenaline rush. It's like, yeah, they have anxiety because they did something they weren't supposed to do. They were supposed to take the long road. They were supposed to do something that was the less beaten path. Instead, they ganged up to troll and stalk and try to bait a reaction from you. And because you didn't even react to this, ancestors, you know they're going to take your side. So you could have 1,000 people against you and you're all by yourself and you're okay because you know God, Creator, Source is going to take your side. The truth always prevails. So you don't have to be scared. You have no reason to lie. And that's the thing, guys. Somebody's mad because you ain't motherfucking liar. You got nothing to lie about. And you don't care how you look or what people say or how you portray yourself as long as you're doing the right thing. It's about fair. Somebody didn't want to be fair. Well, fair is inevitable. There's a whole bunch of sneaky links. People who are hiding. People who are in relationships for money. That's all fucking bullshit. It's all falling to pieces. All falling to pieces. Somebody is mad because you are a real influencer. See? My downloads. I don't make it up. Somebody is mad because a lot of people watch you. And it's not because of anything, but because you're real. And real recognizes real. Somebody wanted to do too much in your energy. They want to troll. They want to stalk. They want to stop you at all costs. They wanted you to, you know, be on this adrenaline rush. They wanted you to care. You don't give a fuck what anybody thinks because you know the truth. You've been through hell. And you came back with a bucket of water for those who want the help. You ain't helping nobody who can't help themselves. It is what it is. Somebody's mad because no matter how much they work and work and work and work and work, they can never ever get up. And that's fine. The fact that you're not even doing shit and you're still fucking making it, it just shows who's the energy vampire. Somebody really thought that you were fucking an energy harvester. And that you are like this swamp witch, you know, like the reason why you have this Benjamin Button energy, like you age backwards, is because some kind of magic. But look, it's not. You want to know what it's from? It's because you earn back your stripes, bro. Sis, you are the temperance angel. You are the change. You are both light and dark. And you have no shame in the motherfucking game. Heart of the deck. Somebody wanted to put you out, get you fired. They wanted to put out the temperance angel. Why? Because they're energy vampires. And when the temperance angel is around, you straighten shit out. A lot of people are watching you end cycles on the big world wide web. Why? Because they can't get access to you any other way. Because they did too much. They did too fucking much to the fucking star. They tried to get the star fired. They tried to shut out your healing. They tried to shut out your light. Guys, you're the healer. No matter what's sent towards you, you're always going to figure out a way. You're always going to find a solution. And 17, what you put out, you get back. People need to be careful who they send shit to, who they try to get fired or put out, because at the end of the day, you are not getting rejected. You are moving to the promised land. You are moving forward, and people are in their feelings right now because you are moving forward, and somebody is coming towards you like a bat out of hell. And they see you as this sun. Help. They see you as help, as vital to this world, and a lot of people are causing intentional upset. Like they're trying to really cause an upset with you, but you just look at them as doing too much. You know that they're fighting with themselves, so it is what it is. You're making a wish. Somebody wished for you, and well, somebody wished for you not to have anything. They were playing games with your gifts. Like I said, a lot of people want your advice, they take your advice, but then they go and they do start businesses and all kinds of shit, but it's off of your fucking back. It's off of your information, but they never give you credit. Somebody's mad because you're not a fucking hoe. You're not a pick-me. You're not a sneaky link. You're not even fucking having sex. Why? Because you're saving your motherfucking secretions and you are a sapiosexual and everybody's blind. So you ain't fucking nobody. But somebody's wishing that you will fuck on them. Somebody's been playing games. A lot of games. Could be a father figure. Could be this cancer it's giving me cancer. But they're a drama starter. They're a chaos agent. They're an energy vampire, energy harvester. Somebody loves the chaos. They are so entwined in this, and they get a drive when they see people uncomfortable. But the person is only uncomfortable because you lied. You're a liar. You lie on purpose to make somebody uncomfortable. Somebody is a liar. So they play games with their head. They pull on their heartstrings so that they can block some kind of beautiful blessings. Somebody played with somebody's gifts. Maybe somebody is very intuitive and they knew what was going on, but they tried to gaslight you and act like you were crazy. No, that's not how you really feel. Well, that's how somebody feels. You are home to somebody. Somebody tried to gaslight somebody and act like you were the energy harvester. You were the energy vampire. You were the demonic one. You were the whore. But you're the temperance angel. You balance stuff out. You have no shame and you are safe. Somebody feels safe with you. And it's a win-win in the forecast, guys. Why? Because you are straight, solid, and legit. Somebody's in their feelings. Could be a water sign that Cancer is coming out heavily. And it's because somebody's about to give and receive in this relationship, in a partnership. There's some kind of creation coming in, and somebody wanted to not have this come in. But you're single, you're available, and you have all the tools in your toolbox to not continuously keep playing the same mistakes. There is no victims here, guys. None whatsoever. Somebody's stuck on stupid, drugs, alcohol, sex. They are blind. Like I said, when the mind is blind, the eyes can't see. And that's why they want to, throw hands with you. But you laid it to rest. You ain't fighting with nobody. They're fighting with themselves. Why? Because you're home. You're safe. You're comfortable. And it's pissing people off. Why? Because you are fucking complete. And people are talking to the moon, sharing their war stories. They know what they did to you, and they know that in order to come back to you, they have to be real with themselves.